begin because I know it's going to be amazing. I just want to make a PSA, public service announcement. I would really appreciate it if nobody got up during the play to go outside or anything like that until intermission or anything like that. It's very disruptive. The doors opening and closing make noise. People walking down the aisles really are difficult and challenging for the people watching the play. So the same way that you would not do that during a Broadway performance, we believe that what's happening this morning is of the same caliber, so please don't do that. And without further ado, Shoshana Dimbert.
So it's tradition for the student director to come up and say something before the student show. So here I am. I'm very excited about the show. The actors have been working very hard. The crew's been working very hard. We're ready. We had an amazing night last night. The audience loved it. To keep that up, I'd like to ask you all to turn your phones off, put them on silent. We don't want to hear it during the show. It disrupts the cast. And enjoy, laugh. There's a 5-minute intermission.
Right now.
And there's going to be a loud gunshot during the show.
There should be a what? A loud gunshot. Baby, a
Beans are protein.
Beans make it fart.
Is that a convertible?
So where are you boys from?
New York.
Oh, college area.
NYU.
Can you fill this up?
Okay, stop people. You could have done it car. What if someone saw the laws are medieval down here? Do you know what the minimum age for execution is in Alabama? 16, 10.
Put your hands above your head! Step away from the car, put your hands above your head now!
Ridiculous. Oh, it's over a can of tuna.
Keep quiet. Glad I don't have to clean up this mess. Where go rats? Are you willing to waive those rats?
Yeah, I'm willing to cooperate fully. I'll sign a statement or whatever makes this whole thing easier.
Good.
I want you to know, Sam had nothing to do with it.
Was he there when you did it?
Yeah, but he didn't know what was going on.
And he helped you plan it?
No, I mean, it wasn't planned out, it just happened.
Did Sam try to stop you any time?
No. Why? Is that a big deal?
Aiding and abetting.
Isn't it better? Is that like a major thing?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what could they do to him?
Well, it depends if you didn't know. Well, she didn't turn you in for 10, 20 years.
Accessory? Are you kidding? An accessory? I didn't help. I didn't plan it.
But you didn't try to stop him at any time.
I didn't know what was happening. Found out later in the car.
Well, why did you stop then? Call the police.
He's my friend.
Well, your friend has gotten you in an awful lot of trouble.
Hey, what are you going to do to Bill?
Well, it depends if he's convicted. Of course, if he is convicted, won't enough electricity to put it for him.
We're friends at NYU when we go for flying and got scholars at UCLA. So, we think of the weather and the scenery tonight for going through the South. And I forgot about the can of tuna fish. Then we left.
Left. What do you mean? Did he catch you with the tuna fish? Is that how it started?
Oh, he didn't say anything.
What do you know about it?
I don't know.
Let's talk about that for a moment. You paid for the groceries and then
We went out to the car. That's it.
that's it. But when did you shoot him? When did you shoot the fart?
I shot the plane.
Yes. At what point did you shoot him?
I shot the plane, Nadine. We need you out here.
I'm in the middle of a confession.
Hey! Wait a second! What's the matter? What is this about? Yeah, they're messing with us. You don't believe them? No way. They don't execute for shoplifting. Think will be important for shop. You're being booked for shoplifting. I'm being booked for accessory to shoplifting. I'm being booked for murder. You're being booked for accessory to murder. Pause. Time to make a phone call. Is there any way you can contact your parents? No. Call the Chilean consulate. What are they going to do? Send a guide into the mountains looking for them? We need to call an attorney. A great attorney. Do you know any great attorneys? No. I'm calling my mom. Hello, operator? Yeah, connect me to my mother. Hurry up. Hello, Mom. This is Bill. Wazoo. He's from Calgary, Alabama. Not too good. We, might have been arrested. Ma, please, Ma. Please, of all, we didn't do it. Oh. Well, later. Ma, please, Ma. It's a mistake, Ma. We must look like the guys who did it. Tell them what we think. We think we'll be in touch with Patsy. You know how rough it is down here. They all know each other. The clan's here with their imprint. Gotta get a tiny. It's gonna cost a lot of money. How much do you think? These are like $50,000. 50, maybe 100,000. I know. Will you send me a tiny? Think so? Oh, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. We got a tiny in the family. Great, too. My aunt's son, Vinny.
Jail's moving down, and that's why we're bringing you all out to the state's correctional facilities.
All right. Vinny's leave within an hour. He's driving all night. He'll be here in the morning. He says, don't worry, your troubles are over. Great. So what's the story? See some kind of hotshot attorney? Wait till you meet him.
What in heaven's name?
Ooh, boy, do you stick out.
Me? What about you?
Hey, I fit in more than you. I'm wearing cowboy boots.
Oh yeah, you blend. Bet the Chinese video is terrible.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna blend in tight. Well, not out of whack with the car as far as I see.
It felt like the wheels went out of balance right after we hit that mud.
No, I don't think that's it.
I think you should put it on a rack and take a look.
What's wrong? Car shut us on the highway. Didn't hit any bumps, but
You got mud in your
I
tires.
got mud in my tires. Let me ask you something. How could I get mud into the tires?
It's a figure of speech. The mud gets in around the tires and throws the balance off.
You ever heard of that? Mud in the tires?
No.
And she knows everything there is to know about cars.
Down here, everybody gets mud in their tires. We're famous for our mud.
Famous for your mud? Has a Chinese food. Hey, I got something for you.
Hey, look on these stands. How you doing? You finished? Guys, I don't want to do this. What? Then you're on your own, pal. I'm taking care of this stuff. Hey, Sleeping Beauty, wake up! Vin! Vinny made the donut! Hey! Oh, Vinny, this is Vinny?
You told Sam so much about you. Couldn't wait to meet you. Oh, what? He's got so many questions. Go on, Sam.
Well, I don't know where to start. Have you had any murder cases before? No. This will be my first. You heard? Yeah. Well, what are your other cases? Assault and battery? Armed robbery? No. Not like that.
I thought he'd done Grand Theft Auto, burglary, drugs.
No, none of those either.
Vin, you are a criminal attorney, aren't you?
Actually, this will be my first time in the criminal arena. I haven't had. Your first time? What kind of law do you practice? Well, up till now, personal injury. Just keep getting worse and worse, don't it? Got any more questions? Well, you're a trial attorney, right? Personal injury trial, right? Actually, this will be my first foray into the trial process. I haven't had to go to court yet. Knock on wood. You haven't been in court yet? How long have you been practicing? 6 weeks. Almost 6 weeks.
Vin, graduated from law school 6 years ago. What have you been doing since?
Studying for the bar. 6 years? That's a lot of studying. Yeah, no kidding. To be honest with you, I didn't pass the first time out, all right? It's okay. Probably passed the second time. Why not? No. Did I pass the charge? Go after me. So for me, 6 times the charge. 6 times? Gets worse and worse. No, that's it. That's the time again. It don't get no worse than that, all right? Brooklyn Academy of Law, that's the correspondence school. It's not even an accredited school. So he passed, didn't he? Eventually, Bill, he's not a criminal attorney. He's not even a trial attorney. He's a personal injury attorney. We can't go into a murder case represented by a personal injury attorney. He's never lost a case. It's impossible to lose a case. It costs more for the insurance company to fight than to settle. It's not like winning. More like legal extortion. So what do you want to do? I don't know. What are our options?
A little informal, aren't we? Not wearing a coat or tie?
Sorry.
Well, approving an attorney from out of state is a pretty informal matter. I'll just have to keep quick.
Yeah, by the way, Judge.
Where'd you go to
to law school?
Brooklyn Academy of Law.
Brooklyn Academy of Law? Is that an accredited law school?
Yeah.
How long have you been practicing?
I'd say about almost 16 years.
Any murder cases?
Oh, quite a few. Yeah.
And what was the outcome?
You win some, you lose some.
This is not the forum to be cavalier.
Of course, let me see. Most recently, I have an accident, which I won under preliminary anxiety. Would you like to hear the facts of the case?
No, what else?
I had a cop killer. I lost that one.
Good.
You heard of it as well?
A fellow who received orders to kill from a dog?
Yeah, that's right.
You defended him?
I defended the white guy they arrested who was found innocent. Then they caught the real guy.
Well, we don't have any serial killers in Beecher County. But what we do have is every bit as sophisticated a system of justice as they do in the rest of the country. You being from New York and all might have the idea that the law is practiced with a certain degree of informality down here. It isn't. I tell you this because when it comes to procedure, I'm not a patient man. I advise you, sir, when you come into my courtroom, you are to know the letter of the law. I will react harshly when I find you don't. Don't think being from New York and all you're going to get special treatment. You won't. You will be given no leeway whatsoever. I expect you to know this information when you come into my courtroom. You agree to accept these terms.
No problem. What the heck is that? I think it's how in the world? Michael, you go to sleep. I'm dying on a whistle. Going at the firefighting in the morning.
I know, it woke me up too.
Hey, what's the story that I'm coming out with a firefighting this morning?
It's a whistle.
I know it's a whistle. I just said, what's the story? That incredibly loud whistle.
It's a steam whistle down by sawmill. It tells people when it's time to get up. You can hear it from mine.
Yeah, I can believe that. They do it every morning.
Every morning. What can I get you folks to eat?
Breakfast? Do breakfast. You guys familiar with the ongoing cholesterol problem in the country?
What?
It's cholesterol, you know, it's fat. It gets in the bloodstream and it clogs things up. What the heck is this?
You never heard of grits before?
Oh, sure, I've heard of grits. I just haven't seen a grit before. You gonna try it? So what is a grit? Anyway?
It's made of corn. How many grits?
How many? So, how do you cook a grit?
Well, you simmer it in some salty water for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then you put it on a plate with some butter.
Let's try grit. So this is the courthouse. Very nice. Courthouse.
attorney here?
I am new.
You. Jim Trotter III, District Attorney, Beecham.
Vincent LaGuardia Gambini, Brooklyn.
Right. When the mom coming out?
Not for a while.
Why not?
I didn't want to tell you. She's in the hospital. Right after she spoke to you, she spoke to me. Right after she spoke to me, she had a heart attack. I'm not surprised. She's gonna be fine. In a couple of weeks, she'll be up. All right? Will we?
Hear ye, all rise. Be seated. First case, people of the state of Alabama versus William Robert Gambini and Stanley Marcus Robinson.
Counsel, your clients are charged with first-degree murder. How do they plead? Your Honor, my client. What are you wearing? I'm wearing clothes. When you come into my court looking like you do, you not only insult me, but you insult the integrity of this court. I'm sorry, sir, but this is how I dress. The next time you come into my courtroom, you will look lawyerly. And I mean you'll comb your hair and wear a suit and tie. And that suit better be made out of some kind of cloth. Do you understand me? Fine, that's fine. Good, we may continue. My clients were caught completely by surprise. They thought they were being arrested for shoplifting on can of tuna. What are you telling me, that they plead not guilty? No, I'm please, you see, I want to hear explanations. The state of Alabama has its procedure, and that procedure at this point in time is to have an arraignment. Yes, but I'm just trying to explain. There's a great deal of confusion going on here. Mr. Gambini, all I ask from you is a very simple answer to a very simple question. There are only two ways to answer it. Guilty or not guilty? My clients didn't do anything. They are innocent. And then once again, the communications process has broken down. It seems to me you want to skip the arraignment process, go directly to trial, skip that, and get a dismissal. I'm not about to revamp the entire judicial process. Just because you find yourself in this unique position of having clients who say that they didn't do it. The only thing being tried today is my patience. Now, the next thing I want to hear out of your mouth will either be guilty or not guilty. If I hear anything other than guilty or not guilty, you'll be in contempt of court. I don't want to hear any commentary, opinion, or explanation. I don't even want to hear you clear your throat! Because if I do, you'll be in contempt. I hope I've been clear. Now, how do your clients plead? I think I get the point. No, I don't think you do. You're now in contempt of court. Would you like to make it 2 charges of contempt? Not guilty. Thank you. Bail will be set at $200,000. The preliminary hearing will be set for tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Is that sufficient time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bailiff, please take Mr. Gambini into custody. His bail will be set at $200.
All rise as the judge leaves.
Lisa, you're gonna have to bail me out, all right? Yeah.
You got one huge responsibility taking on this murder case, man. You mess up and these boys get fried.
I know.
You think you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Because it didn't look like you knew what you were doing today in that courthouse. Why is that?
It's all procedural stuff. I'm gonna have to learn it all as I go.
Learn as you go? They didn't teach you that in law school?
Now they teach precedents, contracts, and interpretation. You're supposed to learn procedure from the friends that hire you. Either that, they can go to court and watch.
So then why don't you go to court and
Well,
watch?
between the garage and night school, where am I gonna find the time? I plan on taking a few months off this summer to do it, but it's no big deal.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't see how you can be so sure when you don't even know what it is you're supposed to know.
Let me explain. It's a procedure. That's all like rebuilding a carburetor has a procedure. See, the first thing you do is take the carburetor off the manifold. But let's say you skip the first step and keep the carburetor on. You can take it off. So let's say you're a policeman check and you have to leave. Drop the check, it goes down the car, rolls down the manifold, and into the head. Guess through. You just learned the hard way. You have to remove the carburetor. But so that's what happened today. I just learned the hard way. This is actually a good experience. What happened today, all right?
There is one problem. We can't afford to keep bailing you out of jail. I already cashed in half the traveler's checks, and I didn't want to bounce the checks, so I tried hustling the money, but I got
Hustle?
sick,
What do
so...
you mean hustle? Look, this is a guy again,
His name's JT.
JP. I believe that you and Lisa here played a game of pool for $200 and she lost. I'm here to collect.
How's about I just beat you?
Oh! That's what we learned. I'm a lawyer. That's what we learned called a counter-up. So, there's a choice that I can get beat up or I could collect $200. I could use a good beat, and I'll tell you that. Huh? I'll take the $200.
Yeah, over my dead body.
Oh, you like to renegotiate as you go along, okay? So the choice now is either I get beat up or I kill you and collect $200. And here's my counter. Do I have to kill you? What if I just beat the living daylights out of you?
In your dreams.
No, in reality.
Get the money.
Hey, what happened to me, brother? You're ended?
No, I failed.
So, Jake, let's see if we can agree on this. The choice now is A, I get beat up, or B, I beat you up and collect $200. I'm gonna go with option B, beating you up and collecting $200.
So we're gonna fight now?
Yeah, sure, but first, show me the money.
I have the money.
Okay, then show it.
I can get it.
Okay, you go get it. Then we'll fight. Come on, your place is someone else.
My place?
God. What are you doing making back with your money? You know better than that.
I was in a hurry. My man was in jail. What was I supposed to do? Cash a credit check?
It was an arraignment. It's a simple procedure. You heard what the judge said. All he had to say was guilty or not guilty. We could have done that. So, what are you saying? You saw what happened in there. Do you honestly want to stay with him after that? God, Stan. I don't want to fire him.
Listen to my mom too much. How really definitely like that.
And I appreciate that. But you can die for that. Wouldn't your mom be more upset if you died?
Thing is, given the chance, I think you can do a really good job.
No, you're wrong.
I don't know. There's just something about it. And being in a courtroom that just seems right.
Why? Why would you think that?
It's hard to describe. Gotta see these guys in action. They love to argue. They live to argue.
My parents argued. That doesn't make them good lawyers. Then, seeing your parents argue, trust me, they're amateurs.
Mr. Gambini, do you have anything to add?
What kind of thing, huh?
That's not for me to say.
No, sir.
Do you have any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Court finds sufficient evidence for the matter to go to trial. I'm setting trial this Monday, February 2nd, 10 a.m. Mr. Gambini, stand up. Didn't I tell you next time you appear in my court that you look appropriate?
You were serious about that?
Hey, why didn't you ask them any questions?
Question, that's a cool question.
Then didn't you know you could ask them questions? If you put up some kind of fight, maybe you could have gotten this case thrown out.
Stand. You're in Alabama. You're from New York. You killed your wife. There's just no way. This ain't going to trial, right?
This happening?
Maybe.
I think we should meet with the public defender. See what he's like. If he's honest, we'll go with him.
All right, keep it moving, boys.
What's going on here, Vin? You messing up this case or what?
I explained this to you already. It's a procedure. That's all. I'm bound to mess up a little.
A little. You're thrown in jail twice.
I know I messed up. You think I like screwing up? This case is important to me. You ragging on me is not going to give me some kind of spontaneous knowledge.
We can't afford to keep bailing you out of jail. All the money is gone. I already cashed in half all the traveler's checks. There's nothing left.
I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, okay? Okay. I figure it out.
What are you going to do?
I'm John Gibbons. I'm returned from the public defender's office. Now, the evidence against you looks pretty strong. Why don't you start by telling me your side of the story?
I'm scared.
You should be.
Why did I get in here? Oh, yes, sure, I can win the case. No problem. I've already sent myself to jail twice. I can do this, and I can keep myself awake and out of jail.
You know what I think? Honestly, I think once you're out there and you're doing your thing out there, you're going to be great. Really great. If you don't screw up,
Hey, where's Stan?
Stan's not coming.
Did Apple come to the preliminary?
Yeah, then she's going with the public defender. I'm going with the public defender too. I'm sorry, I just didn't know how little experience you had.
Maybe I could have handled the preliminary a little better. I didn't, but what's most important is bringing the case. I can do it. Here's how. Public defender has to build a case. Building a case is like building a house. And each piece of evidence is one more building block. He wants to build a big brick bunker of a building with big solid-looking bricks like this, right?
Yeah.
He'll show you how the bricks got straight sides, got the right shape. He'll show it to you in a special way. So, it appears to have everything a brick should have. But there's one thing he won't show you. When you look at the bricks from the right angle, they're as thin as this playing card. This whole case will be a trick, or just an illusion. It has to be an illusion because you are innocent. Nobody pulls the wool over the eyes of the DMC. Just give me a chance. One chance to push in the first place. If after that you don't think I'm the best man for the job, then fire. Right then and there, I'll leave quietly with no grudges. All I ask is for that one chance. I think you should give it to me.
He thinks we should give it to him? What was he before he was a lawyer? What was he, a comedian?
What's the big deal? If he doesn't ask the right questions, you're got to go, right?
Cross-examination is not just knowing what to say, but what not to say. What if he asks all the possible questions, and the witnesses have all the answers? He'll end up proving the prosecution's case. How did he even talk you into this?
What do you see? My cousin Ruthie's wedding. The groom's brother with this guy, Alcazam.
The magician with the ponytail?
Right. He did his act. Every time he made something disappear, then he jumped on him. It's in his pocket, or he's palming it, or there's a mirror on the table, or there's a spring wrapped around the center that pops it open like it's in a tube. That's the worst right there.
Well, Yankee boy, look what I got.
What?
It's $200.
How do I know it's not just a bunch of ones with a 20 round round?
It's $200.
Okay. Stand it out. Show it to me. Yeah. What's the matter?
They tried Norn about 30 minutes ago.
He tortured and killed other people. He invited to die.
If you don't win this case, that's stand and bail, you know?
Look, next time I want your opinion, I'll let you know.
You asked me what's the matter, and I told you, don't jump on me for being cooperative.
I went over to the sacrifice, and there was a deputy there who pointed out this and that, so I took a bunch of pictures. I'll show them to you later.
Yes, sir?
Does that freight train come through at 5 a.m. every morning?
No, sir. It's very unusual.
Fantastic.
I was making plenty of money doing those chases, but my clients were guilty as hell. And then one day I got to thinking, wouldn't I be better off serving justice by putting those guilty people in jail? So that's what I do, and I'm happy in the end. You're
I got a BS traffic ticket. I went to court. Got the policeman on the stand. Just arguing with him. He admitted his report. Whole time the judge. Judge, my lord. He was smiling and laughing. Afterwards, he invites me out to lunch. I was so impressed with him. He had this great old Cadillac. Afterwards, he tells me things I've never litigated. I don't know what a litigator is. I never even thought about being a lawyer, but Judge Malloy, he was from Brooklyn too. He did it so suddenly it became tough and quiet. Went to law school. He helped me out from time to time. Realized if I know his daughter was white and stuff like that, he wanted his son to always success, but he became a musician. When I graduated, he was so proud of me. He gave me his old Cadillac. I think it was such a big so amazing.
well, that's really something.
Yeah, it is. So, that's quite a case you got ahead of us. How do you feel about it, huh?
It's going just fine. I mean, I'd love to have a murder weapon, but other than that, it's pretty good.
What are you doing this afternoon?
You're going hunting?
That's right.
Why are you going hunting? Shouldn't you be out preparing for court?
Last night, I was thinking, if I knew what he knows, if I could look at his file, huh?
What does looking at his files have anything to do with going hunting?
Two guys out in the woods, gun here, and a hunt. It's a bonding thing. Show him and learn the boy. He's not going to let wasn't even looking at his files, but he might drop his guard down enough for me to finesse a little information out. What should I wear?
What are you gonna hunt?
I don't know, because we've got a bunch of stuffed heads here.
Heads? What kind of heads?
I don't know, a boar, a bear, a couple of deer, some kind of lion.
Whoa, you're gonna shoot a deer?
Well, I don't know, I'm a man's man, right? I know I'm a deer.
A sweet, innocent, harmless, leaf-eating, doe-eyed little deer?
I'm not going out there just to win battles. You want to go look for sex from me, you're going with that. Hey, are these pants okay?
Imagine you're a deer. You're prancing along, you get thirsty, a little brook. You put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water, and BAM! A freaking bullet rips off part of your head! Your brains are laid on the ground in little bloody pieces! Now I ask you, would you give a damn what kind of pants the son of who shot you was wearing?
Yes. I would hit the guy at the hands of a guy wearing polka dot pants. I think, as I was laying there just moments off the limb, I think, that son of a gun couldn't just shoot. But he has to add insult to injury by wearing polka dot pants.
What is that?
Father's files, all of them.
You stole his files?
No, I was just starting to finesse when he offered to have his secretary copy everything. Then he insisted I double check to make sure he didn't miss it.
That's very impressive, finesse.
But that's not all. He let us do his hunting cabin down the woods, and it's quiet. He sleeps like a baby out there.
Terrific. You're a hell of a body.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been reading this book?
Yep.
Do me a favor, right? Don't read this book.
All right, but don't you want to know why Trotta gave you his files?
I just told you.
No, he has to. By law, you're entitled. It's called disclosure. Stupid. He has to give you everything or it could be a mistrial. He has to give you a list of all his witnesses. And you can talk to all of his witnesses. They didn't teach you that in law school?
Come here, Bill. I don't know what's or something. Okay, Al, you look at the bed. I'll look at the bed to do back now, right?
I ain't whacking at
Okay,
you.
then you look at the bed, and I'll whack it.
All right. Sure?
Again? Yes, sir. You told me yesterday. That freaking Hom never comes to a 5 a.m.
I know she's been late 2 nights in a row. She's supposed to come 10 after 4.
Mr. Gambini, I'm not going to let you take part I just got a fax from the New York State Office of Judicial Records, and there is no evidence of any Vincent Gambini trying any case in any court in the entire state of New York.
You're not going to find any records of Vincent Gambini practicing in any court, no.
I just told you that.
See, 20 years I became an actor. But there was a very prominent stage actor at that time named Vincent Gambini. Maybe you played it?
No.
I had to change my name, which I did legally. So I practiced law under my legally changed stage name.
What name is that?
So Jerry Gallo. You can still call me Gambini, all right? Okay, name details. Jerry Gallo.
Jerry Gallo, the big attorney?
That's right.
You think that was a smart move?
The man is a seriously accomplished lawyer. He checks up on him, he'll find his name all over the place.
Yeah, he was in the papers all last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
But you didn't actually read the articles.
No.
That's too bad.
And why's that?
Because he's dead.
Can you participate in an endeavor in which the ultimate result may be death by electrocution?
I think it should be left up to victim's family rather than the court.
The defendants are charged with robbing a convenience store, tying up the clerk, and then, in a most cowardly fashion, shooting the clerk in the back. If sufficient evidence is found to prove these facts, would you? I am. She'll do.
How do you feel about criminal defense attorneys?
They should be shot in the cradle.
So, that sounds like I might want to side with the prosecution.
Not really.
Well, how do you feel about prosecuting?
They should be drowned at birth.
Would you say that you, hate them equally?
Yeah, I'd say that.
I like this guy. What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
Oh, you're acting like a knife or something.
Well, yeah, I am.
What? I'm the one under the gun. The trial starts tomorrow.
I'm in the dark here with all this legal stuff. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up and I can't help.
You left me your little camera.
Vinny, I'm watching you go down in flames here and you're taking me with you.
And?
Well, I hate to bring it up because I know you got enough pressure on you already. But we agreed to get married after you won your first case. Meanwhile, 10 years later, my niece, the daughter of my sister, is getting married. My biological clock is ticking like this. And at the rate this case is going, I ain't never getting married. Thought it'd be a nice surprise to go in there with a nice clean suit.
Yeah, nice surprise. Oh, I got 20 minutes to shower. Get dressed, buy a new suit, and get to the courthouse.
You shower, I'll get the suit. Hello, Yankee boy, I got the $200. You gonna beat me up now?
Here he comes.
Mr. Gambini, are you mocking me with that outfit?
Mocking you? No, I'm not mocking you, Judge.
Then explain that outfit.
I got it. Now it's covered in muck. And this town doesn't have one out here, so I had to buy a new suit. Except the only store to buy a new suit in has the flu. Did you get that? The entire store has the flu. So I get this in secondhand store. So it's either wear a leather jacket that I know you hate, or this. So I wore this ridiculous velvety thing for you.
Are you on drugs?
No, I don't. Drugs? No, I don't take drugs.
I don't like your attitude.
What else?
I'm holding you in contempt of court.
There's a second surprise.
What did you say?
What?
What did you just say?
What did I just say? What?
Your Honor, counsel, members of the jury. The evidence in this case is going to show that at 9:30 in the morning of January 4th, the defendants, Gambini and Rothenstein, were seen getting out of their metallic, mint-green 1964 Buick Skylark with a white convertible top. They were then seen entering the Sackasud's convenience store in Wazoo City. Moments after they entered the Sackasud's convenience store, a gunshot was heard by 3 eyewitnesses. You will then hear the testimony of the 3 eyewitnesses who saw the defendants run out of the Sackasuds, jump back into their faded metallic mint green 1964 Buick Skylark, and drive off in great haste. Finally, you will hear the testimony of Sheriff Farley because the defendants admitted that recanted their testimony. Now, let's get down to the list. Your verdict is going to depend on what you think of the sworn testimony, not what I think don't count. You are the jury. It's your job to tell the truth. Truth. That's what verdict means. It's a word that came down from old England and all our little old ancestors. Now, we're going to be asking you to deliver a verdict of murder in the first degree for William Gambini and a verdict of accessory to murder in the first degree for Stanley Rothenstein for helping Gambini commit this heinous crime. Thank you.
Counselor, would you like to make an opening statement?
Me!
Time for your opening statement. Everything he just said is BS.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel's entire opening statement is an argument.
Sustained! Counsel's entire opening statement, with the exception of thank you, will be stricken from the record. You will please disregard counsel's entire opening statement. And Mr. Gambini, you will not use that language in my court!
Yeah.
gentlemen of the jury, on the January 4th of this year, my client did indeed visit the Second Son's convenience store, but he didn't kill anyone. We intend to prove that the prosecution's case is a circumstantial and coincidental. Thank you.
That's it? What about all the things we talked about?
I get a little nervous at that sometimes.
A little nervous?
I'm getting better. Some people didn't gain sympathy from the jurors. What do you think? How'd it look?
Like we didn't have a leg to stand on.
They went into the store, then I made some breakfast and was just about to eat it when I heard a gunshot. So I looked out the window and they ran out and got in their car and drove off, tires screeching, squealing, going up on the curb.
This car.
Yes.
Thank you. No.
No witness. Oh.
Mr. Tip. When you view my client, how far away were you?
About 5 feet.
Would you say that's close enough to make a positive identification?
Yeah.
Mr. Tip, do you wear eyeglasses?
Sometimes.
Were you wearing them that day?
No.
You were 50 feet away, and you made a positive identification of my client. You weren't wearing your necessary prescription eyeglasses.
They're reading glasses.
Can you tell me what color eyes the defendant's hair?
Brown and blue.
No more questions.
Mr. Dimbert, your witness!
It's your witness.
My witness?
Yeah.
Mr. Dimbert, when you view the defendants walking out from their car through the circumstance, what angle was your point of view?
They just kind of walking towards me when they entered the store.
They was kind of walking towards when they entered the store, and when they left, what angle was your point of view?
They was kind of walking away from me.
When you said you got a better shot of them coming in, but not so much coming out,
You can say that?
I did say that. Would you say that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that.
Is it possible that the two youths went to the store?
What was that word?
What word?
To what?
What?
Did you say you?
Yeah, two youths.
What is a you?
Oh, God! Two youths. I'm sorry. Is it possible that the two youths are not the same two guys you saw leaving?
No, they didn't have enough time.
Well, how long were they in the store?
5 minutes?
You seem pretty sure about this. Did you look at your watch?
No.
Mr. Dimbert, in your testimony it says you had just begun to make breakfast when the boys out of the store, you had just begun to eat when you heard the shot. So obviously it takes you 5 minutes to make your breakfast.
That's right.
Well, can you remember what you had?
Eggs and grits.
Grits! Oh, I like grits too! How do you like your grits? Regular, creamy, or al dente?
Just regular, I guess.
Instant grits.
No self-respecting Southern uses instant grits. I take pride in my grits.
Mr. Dimbert, how could it take you only
Crickets.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was all the way over here. You just said you're a fast cook? Is that it? Are we to believe that boiling water soaks into a grit faster in your kitchen than any other place in the ice? Perhaps the laws of physics cease to exist on your stove. Were these magic tricks? You think that was the same guy who sold jackets being stuck being objection, Your Honor? Are you sure about those 5 minutes? Are you sure about those 5 minutes?
Mr. Tipton, you can ignore the question. Mr. Gambini, I think you've made your point. I may have been mistaken.
Thank you. I got no more use for this guy. You're fired. I want him.
So disappointed.
Mr. Crane, what? Could you tell me what are these photos of?
The house and stuff.
Oh, what's this dirty stuff on the window here?
Dirt.
And what's this rusty, dusty, dirty thing on the window over here?
A screen.
Oh, a screen! It's a screen! And what are these big things smack in the middle of the view from the window to the backyard? What
Trees.
do they call those? What do they call those big things?
Trees.
Trees! That's right! Don't be afraid to shout it right out when you know them. Trees! What are those thousands of little things that are on the trees? What do you call those little things?
Leaves.
And what those bushy things in between the trees? So what's it called?
Bushes.
Bushes! That's right! Bushes. So, what do you think, Mr. King? Who could positively identify the device for a moment of true second looking through this dirty window, this crud-covered screen, these trees with all these leaves on them, and oh, I don't know, how many bushes would you say?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now, don't forget this one and this one.
7 bushes.
Seven. So, what do you think? Is it possible that we just saw two guys in a metallic mint green convertible? It's not necessarily these two particular guys.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm finished with this guy.
Crazy around here. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Mrs. Rice, were you good at your classes when you do the lessons?
Yes, I was.
Could you put them on first? Oh my God! Have you always been wearing glasses this thick?
Ever since I was 6 years old.
Were they always this thick?
Oh no, they got thick over the years.
So as your eyes have gotten more and more out of whack over the years, how many different levels have you gone through?
Over 60 years? I'd say about 10.
10 times so. You got new glasses around every 6 years, huh? How long have you been wearing this particular set?
About 6 years.
Maybe you're ready for a thicker set.
Oh no, I think they're fine.
Maybe we should check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. Now, Mrs. Wright, how far away were the defendants from you when you saw them entering the Sackle Sun?
About 100 feet.
100 feet. Would you hold this? Don't worry. This is about 50 feet. That's half the distance. How many fingers am I holding up?
Let the record show that Council's holding up 2 fingers.
Please, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Now, Mrs. Riley and only Mrs. Riley, how many fingers? How many fingers am I holding up now?
4.
Bailiff?
and thick glasses.
Bing! It's worth it to bring home.
Wasting my time. You did real good today, Navy boy. It's impressive.
I'm enjoying myself so far, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd sure be careful because I got a surprise for you tomorrow.
You know you have to disclose all your evidence, right?
Don't worry about it. I'll disclose it first thing in the morning. Just found out about it now myself.
Should I be worried?
Sure would be if I were you.
You think so? Honey, where did you read about all that disclosure stuff? What?
I'm a special automotive instructor of forensic studies for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
How long have you been in that position?
18 years.
Your Honor, we approach the bench.
If you wish.
I object. This witness being brought at this time. We've been given no prior notice. He testified. No discovery of test conducted or reports he's prepared. As the defense, as the court is aware, the defense is entitled to advance notice of any witness, particularly those who will present scientific evidence, so we can properly prepare for cross-examination, as well as have a defense expert review the report, so we may be able to contradict the veracity of his conclusions.
Mr. Gambini, that is a lucid, intelligent, well thought out objection.
Thank you.
Overruled.
Now, these are photographs of the defendant's car. These are photographs of the tire marks made by the defendant's car as it fled the Sac-and-Suds convenience store. You familiar with these?
Yes, I am.
Could you elaborate, please?
Using the Hewlett Packard 5710, the dual gas petroleum with flame analyzation detectors, we analyzed the tires. They're the same size and model. Michelin XGB, $75 with a 14-inch wheel.
They're the same size and model tire. What else?
The car leaving the convenience store spun on three tires dramatically, leaving a residue on the asphalt. I took a sample of that residue and analyzed it. I took a sample of the defendant's Felix rear tires as well and analyzed it.
What were the results of that analysis?
The chemical composition between the two tires was found to be identical.
Identical! No more.
Court, we'll take a 60-minute recess for lunch.
I respectfully request a full-day continuance to go over all this stuff.
Request denied.
Thanks a lot.
And Mr. Gambini, I'd like to speak with you. You're a dead man.
I'm a dead man.
Yes, I faxed to the clerk's office of New York to ask about Jerry Gallo. Do you know what they said?
Did you just say Jerry Gallo?
Yes.
Gallo with a G?
Yes.
Jerry Gallo is dead!
I'm aware of that!
I'm Jerry Gallo. I'm Jerry Callo with a C. C-A-L-L-O.
Well, why don't we get these cleared up right now? Go to the clerk's office of New York.
Hello? I'm calling for Judge Chamberlain Holler. Can I speak to a clerk? Okay, I'll be here. Call back after 3.
Well, that gives you a slate of execution. Unless by some miracle you can win the case in the next 90 minutes. Why don't you take lunch?
What did the judge say? Found out Gallo's dead? He found out? What did he say? Well, please God, I will have case now, okay? I'm sorry.
Can I help?
Can I help? No, you can't help. I wish you could, but you can't. Look how you look. What's that look supposed to mean? I'm a piece of whatever because I can't figure out how you can help. All right, you're helping. We'll use your picture. Oh, but I'm sorry. These are going to help. This is our hotel room. That'll intimidate Rada. Oh, one of me from behind, and I didn't think I could feel wasted a couple of seconds ago. Thank you. Oh, good one of the tire marks. Can we get any further away? You sure just remember a tree? What is this? It's dog poop. That's great! Look, what a clue! That's one of me reading horrific. Oh, and I should have asked you some of these pictures. I'm telling you. Oh God, honey, you got it. The case cracker. Me in the shower. I love this. That's it.
That is it! I am out here!
Lisa, I'm sorry. Shoot. Did you find anything? Very enough to... Mr. Lowe, is it possible that two separate cars could be used driving on Michelin model SGV 75R14?
Of course.
Let me ask you this. What is the best-selling single model tire sold in the United States?
The Michelin XGV.
The same size tire as all the defendant's car.
With two faded mint green.
All I ask is the two separate cars to be driving on Michelin model XGV 75R14.
Well, yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, prosecution raised.
Mr. Gambini, your first witness. Mr. Gambini, I will ask you one more time and one more time only. If I have to ask you again.
Maybe we have a 5-minute recess. My next witness is not in the courtroom right now.
3 minutes, no more.
You're crazy, honey?
I'm John, you're one investigation.
Please, I only got 3 minutes, all right? Hey, Lisa, please, honey, I'm sorry. Got your ass in the courtroom anyway. We gotta make up. You know what, honey? Let's fake up. We gotta get back to the courtroom. Everyone's
No.
Come on. Come.
Shut up! Tell me
The
why.
bank called in this place witness, Miss Mona Lisa B. Miss Vito is an expert witness of automobile and is being called to recut the testimony of George Will. Your Honor, will you please insert the bail to instruct Miss Vito to the stand?
Bailiff.
Hold up your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. Miss Vito, you are supposed to be some kind of an expert in the field of automobiles. Is that correct?
Ms. Beto, please answer the counsel's question.
No, I hate him.
Your Honor, may I please have permission to treat Miss Vito as a hostile witness?
Oh, you think I'm hostile now?
Do you two know each other?
Yeah, she's my fiancée.
Well, that would certainly explain the hostility.
Your Honor, I object to this witness being called at this time. Improper foundation. I don't know her qualifications. I'd like to ward dire Miss Vito as to the extent of her expertise.
Go ahead.
Miss Vito, what's your current profession?
An out-of-work hairdresser.
And in what way does being an out-of-work hairdresser qualify you to be an expert in automobiles?
It doesn't.
How are you qualified?
Well, my father was a mechanic. His father was a mechanic. My mother's father was a mechanic. My 3 brothers are mechanics. 4 uncles on my father's side are mechanics.
So your family is qualified. Have you ever worked as a mechanic?
Yeah, in my father's garage.
What do you do in your father's garage?
Tune-ups, oil changes, brake relining, engine rebuilds, rebuilt some trannies, rear ends.
Does being an ex-mechanic qualify you as an expert in automobiles?
No, thank you. Goodbye.
Sit down or remain seated until you're told to leave.
This people's expertise is in general automotive knowledge. It is in this area that her testimony will be applicable. If Mr. Trotter wishes to award guard the witness as to the extent of her knowledge, I'm sure he'll be more than satisfied.
Okay.
All right. Miss Vito. What would be the correct ignition timing on a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air with a 327 cubic inch engine and a 4-barrel carburetor?
It's a stupid question.
Does that mean you can't answer it?
It's a ridiculous question. It's impossible to answer.
Impossible because you don't know the answer?
No one could answer that question.
Your Honor, I'd like to remove Miss Vito as an expert witness.
Ms. Vito, can you answer the question?
No, it's a trick question.
Why is it a trick question?
The Chevy did 327 and 55. The 327 didn't come out till 62, and it wasn't offered in a Bel Air with 4-barrel carb till 64. However, in 64, the correct ignition timing would be 4 degrees before top dead center.
She's acceptable, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this is a photograph my fiancé took outside of the tire marks. Can we agree on this, huh?
Yes.
I would like to submit this photo of the tire marks as evidence.
No objection.
Miss Vito, did you take this picture?
You know I did.
And what is it of?
You know what it's of.
Miss Vito, it has been argued by me, the defense, that two sets of guys drove up to the Sackleson in identical metallic mint green 64 Buick Skylark. Can you tell me that what you see in this picture, if the defense case holds water? Miss Vito, could you answer the question? Does the defense case hold water?
No, the defense is wrong.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
How can you be so sure?
Because there is no way that these marks were made by a 64 Buick Skylark. These marks were made by a 1963 Pontiac Tempest.
Objection, Your Honor. Can the witness state whether this is opinion or fact?
Is this your fact? Is this your opinion or a fact?
It's a fact.
I can't believe this kind of information can be ascertained simply by looking at a photograph.
Would you like me to explain?
I would love to hear this. Yes.
The car that made these two equal-length tire marks had positive traction. You can't make those marks without positive traction, which was not available in the 64 Buick Skylark.
Oh, is that it?
Nope. Positive traction is a limited slip differential that distributes power equally to both the right and left tires. The Buick Skylark had a regular differential, which anyone who's ever been stuck in the mud in Alabama knows you step on the gas, one tire spins, the other tire does not spin.
So this positive traction, huh? Is that it?
No, there's more. You see, when the right tire went up on the curb, the left tire remained flat and even. The 64 Skylark had a regular differential. So when the right tire went up on the curb, the left tire would tilt out and ride along its edge. But that didn't happen here. The mark remained flat and even. This car had an independent rear suspension. Now, in the 60s, there were only 2 other cars made in America with positive traction, an independent rear suspension, and enough power to make these marks. One was the Corvette, which could never be confused with the Buick Skylark. The other had the same height, width, weight, wheelbase, and wheel track as the 64 Skylark, and that was the 1963 Pontiac Tempest.
And since both cars were made by GM, were both available in metallic mint green paint?
They were.
Thank you, Miss Vito. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. You have been a lovely witness.
Mr. Trotter, Miss Vito. You can go.
In that case, Your Honor, I would like to recall George Booth.
You realize you're still under oath? Yes, sir.
Mr. Wolf, what do you think of Miss B. Cole's testimony?
Very impressive.
She's cute too, huh?
Objection!
Sustained, Mr. Gambini.
Sorry. Mr. Wilbur, in your expert opinion, would you say that everything Miss Neal said was about 100% accurate?
I'd have to say that.
Is there any way in the world that the defendant Buick Skylark could have made those tires? It's okay, you can say it. Say no.
Actually, no.
Thank you. No more questions. In that, Your Honor, I would like to call Sheriff Farley to stand. Sheriff Farley! What did you find out?
Well, on a hunch, I took it upon myself to check out if there was any information regarding a 1963 Pontiac Tempest stolen or abandoned recently. This computer readout confirms that two boys who fit the defendant's description were arrested 2 days ago by Sheriff Tillman in Jasper County, Georgia, for driving a stolen metallic mint green 1963 Pontiac Tempest with a white convertible top, Michelin model XGB tire size 75 I-14.
Ooh. Is that it?
No, they were also found with a .357 Magnum revolver.
Let's refresh the court's memory. What caliber bullet was used to shoot and murder Jimmy Willis?
A .357 Magnum.
Thank you. The defense rests.
Mr. Trotter? Mr. Trotter!
In light of recent evidence, the prosecution would like to dismiss all charges against William Gambini and Stanley Robbins.
Okay, I gotta get out of here with 3 minutes. Back to the court. Sorry for everything down with you. You did a fantastic job. And I think, under circumstances, you are very, very welcome to him. I feel like I don't get out here now, I might never leave. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Then
Just put the right words together. Can we call you up and just call me? Come on.
Vinny, you did a great job out there. Anytime you wanna
Thank you.
come and help.
Thank you, Jimmy. If I don't get out of here now, I will never leave.
Mr. Gambini, I just got a call from the clerk's office of New York. I'm honored to shake your hand. With some loose of your courtroom manner in the unconventional, you're one heck of a trial lawyer. I'm honored to shake your hand.
And you're one heck of a judge. What the heck was that all about?
I had a friend in the clerk's office called the judge concerning the very impressive legal stature of Jerry Callow.
What friends do you have in the clerk's office?
Your friends?
Who?
Judge Malloy?
Judge Malloy?
Yeah, so what's your problem?
I wanted to win my first case without anybody's help.
So this could be a sign of things to come, okay? Listen, babe. You win all your cases, but with someone else's help. And then, afterward, you have to go up to somebody and say, thank you. Oh my God, what a freaking nightmare.
I want my first case. You know what this means, don't you?
Yeah, you think I'm gonna marry you.
You're not going to marry me now?
You can't win a case by yourself. You're absolutely useless.
I thought we get married this weekend.
No, you don't get it, do you? I want a wedding in church with bridesmaids and flowers.
You have said many times that being spontaneous is romantic.
No, a burp is spontaneous. A burp is not romantic.